What's up, travelers? Today we're moving. We're moving to another part of Spain, and specifically, we're moving from Madrid to Tenerife, Spain. And boy, we have so many things to do. So in case you're new here, let me give you a little bit of backstory. In May 2019, I decided to move from New Jersey to Madrid to be with my Spanish partner. We did long distance for a whopping 2 years, and finally I decided to move there and try Spanish life. As you can imagine, moving abroad is super hard. Logistically, it's definitely a nightmare. If that's not for you, moving abroad is probably not the right fit because it's a lot. And it's a lot to prepare mentally. It's a lot of changes. I found it to be extremely hard. And then we got hit with a worldwide pandemic, which was even harder for me to get a rhythm in Madrid, for me to create a social life. There were people always coming and going outside of the transitness that Madrid has outside of the pandemic. So it was just really hard to create a rhythm. And I felt like I was never really rhythming in Madrid. In other words, after moving to another country in efforts to find a better life and better quality of life, I found myself to be extremely stressed, frustrated, super overwhelmed, and definitely lost in translation. I definitely underestimated how challenging moving abroad would be, and there was just so much that wasn't working out for me living in Madrid. I think if you have other rooted reasons to live in Madrid, like for example, your job is in Madrid and you have to go to the office every day, then it's an amazing city. There's tons of things to do. There's tons of places to eat. But for someone who works from home, Madrid is not the city for you. Madrid is definitely cheaper in comparison to American big cities, but it's not cheap. Madrid is definitely not a cheap city. It's cheaper than a lot of American cities, but Europe in general and European cities in general is not cheap. Like, you're not in Bali, you're not in Thailand, so that comes with the price tag. To give you context for my cost of living in Madrid, Spain, my rent for the apartment was 925 euros in total. I would split that with my partner, so each about 463 euros. And then my credit card statement was almost always at 1,700 to 2,000 US dollars. So monthly, I was spending about 2,200 to 3,000 US dollars with my Madrid expenses. This doesn't include other expenses like my American phone bill, my Spanish Wi-Fi, my dental insurance, health insurance, and random things your girl has to pay for, et cetera, et cetera. So this doesn't include things like traveling. This doesn't include things like going out and drinking or experiencing nightlife because, to be honest, I don't really go out that much. But this does include things like groceries, takeout delivery, metro tickets, Ubers, and eating out 1 to 2 times on the weekend, like at a restaurant. And then also going out and meeting up with a friend and getting like a coffee or social activities that I would do about 2 times a month. Finding a lower cost of living in Madrid was really tricky to try to obtain, and this is why we wanted to find something that was better and had better quality of life. And depending on one's lifestyle, the cost of living in Tenerife can be lower compared to Madrid. Housing in particular may be more affordable, and the overall expenses related to daily life can be less, allowing for a potentially higher quality of life. I've only been living here for a week, but I feel like my health and well-being has overall improved. The cleaner air, proximity to the sea, and opportunity for regular outdoor activities such as hiking have definitely contributed to positively improve my mental and physical health. Many people find that living closer to nature as one can in Tenerife improves their overall well-being. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how my life can improve here. Of course, as I have moved from a city to an island, I have had to sacrifice a lot of things that a city will offer you, such as so many different places to eat, lots of different culture activities, and things like that. For example, Madrid has over 14,000 restaurants. It's a foodie's dream. But I'm ready for a better and slower pace of life. So I'm looking forward to all of the things that living in an island can offer. And in case you are ever moving from Madrid to an island, I have some resources for you. Starting with the moving van, if you ever need a van, we use Telefurgo and we really like them. Everything was super easy and very self-explanatory. That was the van we used to bring our stuff to the movers, and it was about 50 euros for a day. Next, for the actual movers, for move our stuff from Madrid to Tenerife, we use Maresa Logística. We really liked them. We were originally going to go with another company, but they were taking too long and weren't as responsive. So we really liked Maresa. Our stuff got here literally within a week, and they are located in Alcalá de Henares. So you do have to bring your stuff there, but it is cheaper if you bring your stuff to them versus them coming to pick it up because they'll charge you for that. And if you're going to be needing moving supplies such as boxes and bubble wrap and duct tape, you can go to a tienda embalajes, that's like a packaging supply store in Madrid, and they'll be able to give you everything you need. Lastly, for our flights, we booked with Iberia Express. Iberia Express is an airline under Iberia, which is a Spanish airline. You can get a discount with Iberia Express if you sign up to be a member. It's for free, and I believe you get a discount usually about €5 to €7. So it's definitely worth it for signing up. To be honest with you, once we got to the airport, I was really disappointed with Iberia because we were told the flight was overbooked and we were going to be on standby. So we weren't even sure if we were going to get on the plane. And that was just a nightmare because we had to go pick up the keys to get into the place and we weren't sure if that was going to delay everything. But luckily, thanks to God, we got on the plane and everything went well. Additionally, I'm in the works of finishing up my Madrid travel guidebook, so make sure you stay tuned for that because it's going to be over 100 pages long and it's going to be filled, jam-packed to the brim with epic recommendations and tons of things that you cannot find on Google, my friends. So I will have that up for sale shortly. And lastly, even though I have moved from Madrid, I still have tons of content that I need to edit and publish for you guys. So make sure you stay tuned for even more foodie recommendations in Madrid and things to do in Madrid, as well as tons of things to do in Tenerife and other parts of Spain. And travelers, we are now arriving in our new home and our new destination, which is Tenerife, Spain. Specifically, we are landing in Tenerife Norte, which is the north airport of the north side of the island. Make sure you watch to the end, my fellow traveler, because we're going to be going to Playa de las Teresitas, which is one of the best beaches in Tenerife and one of the best beaches on the island. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I hope this video has shown you a glimpse of the reality of my life in Madrid, Spain, and why I left. I try to be as honest as possible with my audience, and I hope you appreciate the clarity. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content about travel, lifestyle, Spain, and personal development. And who knows, maybe one day we'll meet on the beautiful island of Tenerife. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring. Adios, amigos.
We would like to inform you that no handheld electronic devices may be used from now on. Take care when opening the overhead compartments and make sure don't leave anything behind. Remember, you will find the best prices on flights to Spain, Europe, and our international destination at Iberia Express and Cup. We are like to inform you that Iberia Express was Europe's most punctual airline in 2023. It has been a pleasure to accompany on this flight, and we hope that you continue to enjoy flying with us. Thank you for flying with Iberia Express.